Mommy blog, February 26, 2012. Oh, wait, 13. I'm a little tired. I had to get up and go take medication to my son's school because he doesn't know how to call. And look at that phone call already. Hello? Hello? Eh. Anyways, so, mommy blog time. Um, yeah, so I've decided I needed at least one lazy day because I am beat and exhausted. And I think I have a bilateral ear infection, so that kind of blows. And although the asthma feels better, the ears and sinuses are horrible. And so, yeah. But we must still be moms. We must still get up for our children. And so, thus, I had to go in my pajamas to the school because I couldn't find clean pants. Woo! Yeah, don't you hate it when that happens? Oh my goodness. And then I was sitting here thinking, like, 15 years ago, it would have been really great to know about sensory processing disorder and how kids like to cover their ears at loud noises, or how they hate big crowds, or how sensitive they get to little things, or how they need their little tag blankets, or anything like that. Because you know what? So many people judged me about my kid and his behaviors and her behaviors, and I didn't know anything about sensory processing disorder. But I do know now. So I can say I learned a lot, and that, hey, at least now I know that I wasn't this horrible mom who, like, beat up her kid or something or made her go psycho, okay? Because I didn't do crap wrong. I had a kid, all of my kids, okay, have this sensory issue that apparently is just huge, and it would have been nice if somebody would have taught me about it 15 years ago. So I deal with it every day. I deal with the meltdowns. I deal with the good moments. I deal with the bad moments. I deal with the outbursts that come for no reason. I deal with the covering of the ears from loud noises. I have to keep my kid away from large crowds. I have to keep him away from loud noises, both of them. I have to keep them, happy, content, rolled up into burritos sometimes, and playing little Legos and in nice, quiet, calm, relaxing rooms, okay? No chaos, no drama, just, you have to work with special needs kids. And so I feel like some of my kids got gypped on this because I didn't have that knowledge. But I do now. I have the knowledge to share it with the world that there are special kids out there who have special needs called sensory processing disorders. And it is huge, it is real, it is legitimate, okay, and it does not just go away. Matter of fact, it kind of stays with them, and it's kind of rough, especially on the moms. So, for all you people that thought that when Christian was covering his ears, okay, that it was because I was some horrible mom that always got into a fight, it's because if you raise your voice, okay, that's what they automatically do. They cover their ears. These things start with kids even from the time they're born. My youngest is a fine example of a sensory kid who had every issue known to man while as a baby, and I couldn't figure out for the life of me what was wrong. And I am so grateful for the sensory processing disorder group that they have on Facebook. So, that's my little tidbit for today. Sensory processing disorder. Learn about it. Check it out. There is not really any medication for that. It's all about weighted blankets and tag blankets and special scrunchy toys and gooey toys and water tables and you name it, okay, we're learning about it. So, I just gotta say, yay me, super mom of a sensory kid. And hey, you people that, were all from DCFS way back in my day, you were wrong-o. Maybe you could help some future moms, okay, understand their children better. So to the marriage counselor that I had, you were wrong-o. And I hope you've learned to have kids and see how not easy it is. And all marriages have issues, but that does not mean we go around beating our kids. I mean, really? Okay? I can't tell you how embarrassed I was the first time one of my children had their very first meltdown, and I didn't even know what a meltdown was. I was just like, oh my God, what do I do? In the middle of a hospital. Okay, and I'm sitting there like, oh God, people are thinking I'm doing something to my kid, and they're just screaming and screaming and screaming and throwing this horrible temper tantrum from hell. And it's all a sensory overload thing. If there's too many people, they go into overload. Their ears are sensitive, their eyes are sensitive, lighting, you name it, okay? I mean, it's just part of the sensory processing disorder. So I highly suggest you go get books, you learn about it, and this is really meant specifically for the people who have judged me, okay, who have criticized me for my child, or any of my children, rather, okay, who have thought that I was this horrible mom that beat up my children, or caused them to go psychotic, or whatever it is, okay. Learn about sensory processing disorder, because it is a really big thing, apparently, in our family. And I believe all of my children have it because my two younger ones display the same exact symptoms, the same things that I have in writing everywhere. Okay, they've got it, and it's a sensory processing disorder, and it is totally diagnosable by an actual trained psychiatrist. So, yeah, just had to share that. Okay, well, now that I've had my mommy tidbit for the moment, my mommy blog, and all of that good stuff, and I got to just say what I wanted to say about sensory processing disorder in my children, I'm not this horrible mom. So thank you. Thank you so much for showing me how ignorant some people in the world are, because they don't know about everything. You didn't check everything. A family that has so much mental illness all over the place, okay, that I didn't know about, okay, there's something simple as sensory processing disorder. And it doesn't mean that our kids are crazy or anything. It just means that they're special and that they need special love and special blankets and special sensory balls and sensory breaks and sensory diets and special adjustments at school and special soft blankies like this one, or to be wrapped up in a burrito, or to get extra tight hugs, or to play in extra water. So I have a water table for my youngest. You know, simple little things. So I'm going to start blogging more about my sensory kid this year, because I want other people to learn what it means to have a sensory kid who has meltdowns and is perfectly normal anyway, who can still learn and be smart and intelligent. So, toodles!